What's up, Two Dons fam? Just wanted to introduce our new series where we're going to be doing a lot more of gameplay videos. Specifically, Justin and I plan to use lists that have done recently well, either in the Asia tournament circuit and for OP09, or when we have more results for our Western meta, we'll be using those as well. But for this specific one, we're going to be going Shanks versus Blackbeard. We're going to have 2 games total. First one is going to be on our YouTube here, which is the video that you're watching. And the second one is going to be on our Patreon. It's going to be available for all member tiers, which includes our free members as well. So be sure to check that out as well. I also have the links for the deck list that we're using down below. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and I hope you learned a lot. Thank you.
All right.
Ready to get smoked?
I'm gonna hey man, come on, man. I'm gonna do my best.
I don't know. This list looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Man.
I know. This is literally like that's so well into Blackbeard.
Yeah.
You can cut mine.
Yep. You got a dice, man?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Ain't
high
no,
roll?
Ain't no
High
way.
roll?
Yeah, high roll.
You're 6, man.
Oh, this is what he brings, and he rolls a 6. This thing's loaded, right? All right, it's 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take second.
I bet you will.
Okay. Put my down, my leader. All right, let's get it.
All right, go accept.
Good luck, good luck. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. It's close, going second, but nah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mulligan this too.
Some of the key pieces, but just you need more early game with that hand, huh?
Yeah, we're looking for like a lot of the 5 drops that are good against Blackbeard. Like we're talking like Ace, talking about like Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to develop a board that's kind of sticky.
Yeah, and I think too, like you probably want like the small drops, like the 1 cost and the 2 cost too.
Oh yeah, we can't let the Lafitte stick.
Yeah,
man.
the Lafitte stick it's over, man.
Yeah, that's trolling, man.
All right.
Tell me something good, please.
Dude,
please.
I'm gonna hopefully I cut you into.
This is probably a good card, right? Let's put it.
Okay. Look at that after. There's no way.
There's no.
I'm gonna let the camera see what that was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at it.
I didn't look at it. Oof, 5 life leader, man. I feel rich.
It feels way different.
Bro, I've been playing BY for so long.
Just thugging it out with the 4, yeah.
Yep.
That's better.
All right, so I'm starting, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna play 1 Dawn. Do not have an Utek. We're gonna pass.
Oh, that's lucky me. 2 Dawn, draw. I'm gonna play out Lafitte and then use the effect to search and look at top 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll grab a Jesus and I'll pass turn to you.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna draw for turn. Here we go to 3 Dawn here. Now definitely you don't want to let the Lafitte stick like we were talking about, so we do have to swing into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Should I defend it? Nah, I'll go ahead and let it die.
Yeah. I wish I had a Hongo to develop here. That would be pretty good here to develop kind of like something to stick for later and combo with. But do not have that, so we're gonna pass.
You're gonna pass?
Yeah.
You don't want to swing 8 on my Lafitte?
You know what? I should have just did it for the style points, right?
No, honestly, you swing 5, and if I protect it, I'm a sicko, you know?
Yeah.
See, if that Lafitte stuck, I could have had like a pretty good turn this turn, but now I'm just gonna swing 5 at lead.
Yeah, I kind of like our hand, so there's always that consideration. Oh, do I want to take from this, or do I want to just negate the attack? My hand is good enough, so I'm gonna just use my leader ability.
Okay.
Reduce that to 4K.
And I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and play out a Jesus.
Yeah.
And since you're only at 5 Dawn, I'm gonna pass turn, not use leader effect.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know sometimes when I'm swinging 5 at Shanks like really early, if their hand's not as developed, they'll go ahead and take life so that they could get some of their earlier plays in.
All right, and our turn, we're gonna go ahead and go 5 to leader.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Hopefully. Oh, that's really lucky.
Oh man, just keep triggering like that, huh?
Honestly, the only thing I could grab is
oh
stage.
Man, that's pretty good though.
But stage is I'm missing it, so yeah.
Yeah, stage is important.
Yeah, and now my Jesus is at 6K.
All right, sounds good.
I think that's also important. It's like
yeah, it's a good idea to just always try to keep a track of teach's discard count.
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play ace. And I do not have rush because it's not a Whitebeard leader, but the rest of it's pretty relevant.
Yeah, especially in like against black, like the removal aspect. There's no way I'm gonna even try to remove it, like unless it's rested. So.
So yeah, with that, my turn's done.
All right, let's get it. Draw for turn. I'm gonna start by resting one and playing. My era begins. So look at top 3. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and get the 10 beer here.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, it's just too good not to grab. I'm gonna rest one and I'm gonna play out that stage. I'm gonna use the stage effect and I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna pitch a Van Auger and look at the top 3. And I'm gonna grab another 10 beer.
All right, buddy.
And this is pretty normal, you know, like teachers they're gonna find their 10 beers. They search so much. So.
It's a consistent deck.
Yeah. Just to put it bluntly. So I'll go 5 lead.
I'll negate.
Okay, and then
not negate, but -1.
Yeah, minus.
Yeah.
Use the hockey, right? So
yeah.
You're going to 7 Dawn next turn, right? I'll go ahead and play out of Jesus, and I don't like that you have 2 swings at my life, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Interesting. Okay. No leader ability, huh?
No, because my Jesus are at 7K, so your Ben Beckman can't get rid of them.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Now, if I was going into 8 Dawn,
then 8 Dawn, and they're rested.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leader ability.
Right.
And I also didn't want to swing in with my Jesus here because I didn't want you to download up on your ace and get rid of it. I don't like defending it with my hand size.
Very real. All right. With that said, what do we got going on here? Okay, so I have a consideration to maybe not turn ace sideways just because I do want to have bodies I can keep. But it's a little bit of a harder choice because I do need to apply pressure onto Teach before he starts stabilizing with back-to-back 10 beards.
Mm-hmm. Especially because you know I searched out 2.
Yeah, so we know 2 of those cards. So I do think we have to go in. So I'm gonna go 6 lead.
And you're at 7 Dawn. In the off chance you play like a Rush Luffy, I know I've been seeing those a lot lately. I don't really want to maybe eat like another 7K or 5K. I'm just gonna go ahead and defend the first 6 with the 2K.
Man, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. All right, so we're gonna go 7 here.
Yeah,
surely that goes through.
Yeah, I have to take that one. No trigger.
All right, and then we're gonna play another ace.
Okay, well.
And then I'll pass to you.
Yep. So you got the sticky bodies out. So I'm at 8 Dawn. I'll draw for turn. This is unrested now. And now that my trash is filling up a bit, I probably will put these Jesus sideways this turn. Obviously to swing over the ace, I just got to figure out exactly what the rest of my turn is going to look like. So I'll start off by using my era begins, fill up my trash again. So 1, 2, 3. I'm definitely not going to grab the stage. Just not going to happen. And then you're going into your 9 Dawn turn, right?
Correct.
I'm going to leader effect this turn for sure to stop your Rayleigh. So whatever I grab here, looking at my hand, it's probably not that relevant. But I'm going to go ahead and grab a Doc Q. So this will go in the trash as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the stage effect, and I'm going to pitch Finger Pistol to look at the top 3. And I'm going to grab a 2K. So my trash right now is at 12. So it's at 12 and 3 away from being at 16 to get these up to 9.
All right. This is rough, man.
Yeah, so they're both at 8K right now. So if I really want to swing over that ace, I'm gonna go 9K to an ace to your rested ace.
So even if we use the leader ability here, brings it down to 8, which is still a magic number against us. So it's still going to be a 2-card guard here. And then he can do something similar with the next Jesus. So I think in this case, in order to save our cards, I think we just have to let it go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 8 to lead.
Yeah, we're going to take that one. No triggers.
And then I'm just gonna go 7 to lead.
All right, buddy. Now because he's starting to mount kind of a pretty aggressive board, there's a consideration. Even though 4 is considered still healthy going into 3, he can put on the pressure pretty fast. So I think at this time we gotta stem the bleeding a little bit. So I'm gonna use leader ability, bring that down to 6k, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you a 2k.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And the reason I swung 8 first and not 7 into 8 was because I wanted to maybe bait you into thinking I'm going to do a really big attack into leader, so maybe get you to consider counting out of this 8, but
yeah,
I'm just going to go ahead and rest the 4 and then play out, you guessed it, another Jesus.
Oh.
And since you're going on to your 9 down turn, my Jesus are sideways, I don't want your Rayleigh to get any value. I'm going to go ahead and pitch Deadlock Q for leader effect, and I'm going to pass turn to you.
Oh, this is looking pretty cursed, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, normally the key to this matchup is honestly Jesus. It feels like it's just so strong into Shanks.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it, man. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs. All right, so given my hand, we don't have too much of an option. I'll show you guys real quick. So with that said, we're just gonna go ahead and 6 to leader.
So you're at 9 Dawn. Your next turn is going to be 10. I'm assuming you're going to play one of your 10 drops. And since you're only asking for 1 card here, I most likely guard because I don't want my life total to get any lower. Because I'm assuming I'm going to take 1 of these hits for sure. Maybe 2 depending if he plays out a dragon. So I'm going to go ahead and give a 2k.
All right. And then we're going to follow it up with the 7. Also the life.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. And I got no trigger.
Okay. And since I don't have any on plays, this Ben Beckman is just going to be a 7k. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just like the original Ben Beckman, huh? Yeah. What a throwback.
Yeah. The Whitebeard players know what we're talking about, huh?
Oh, chill. It's ST1 Luffy. ST1
Oh,
Luffy.
right. That's before my time, man.
Yeah, you started in OP2, right?
Yeah. And then I started playing a lot towards OP03, so. I'm going to go ahead and start off this turn by using the stage to fill up my trash, so these get plus 1k. So I'm going to pitch a jack, look at the top 3. And looking at the choices, I'm just going to grab a 2k.
Never bad.
Yeah, it's honestly, into this matchup, I need as like 2ks as much as I could get them, especially with an ace and Ben Beckman.
A couple times I checked you for 2ks.
I had them, right?
Yeah, and it was like if you didn't have them, it'd be pretty bad.
I'd probably be lower life total right now. I'm gonna go ahead and rest 10 Dawn and play out the teach, and the reason I'm doing that before swinging or anything is to negate your leader effect, and then I'm also gonna negate the Ben Beckman effect and stop it from attacking next turn.
Sad.
Yeah. So my Jesus are at 4, 8, 12, 16. They're at 9k each. So I'm gonna start off my turn by going 9k into one of your aces.
Yeah. Same thing as last time. It's just going to cost too much cards to guard it out because he has multiple Jesuses. This is going to just have to go.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go 5k to leader.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give you a 2k.
And then I'm going to go 9k to leader.
And we're going to go ahead and take this one. There's no triggers.
And another 9k to leader.
Oof, just like I was saying the last turn, this pressure it's mounting really quick. But this is going to cost me 3 cards to guard. And whether that's worth the 1 life or not at this point is probably no. So we're going to just take it here.
And I'm going to pass turn.
Okay, sounds good.
And the reason I'm not leader affecting here is because even if you do play a Rayleigh and you -3, -2, I'm at 9k and I still have a blocker up and you could only swing with your leader. So I'm not really too worried about that.
That makes a lot of sense. So Ben Beckman cannot attack.
And also, I'm assuming because you're playing Shanks, you're going to want to play a 10 drop because that's normally your best play. So, again, I don't want to burn a card in my hand to stop a Rayleigh that I could block her.
What's that mean? This is where I would put it if I had one. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. I'm not going to lie, yeah. We're going to start off by going 5 on leader.
Yeah, so I could block or I could give you a card here. I definitely don't want to take because I'm playing against Shanks. Like I said, I don't want to be into Goldie Roger range here. So I guess the only thing I'm afraid of blocking with is if you play a 10 drop and then you swing into one of my Jesus here. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a 1k counter.
I was hoping that you would guard, but Justin's a good player, so he's not gonna fall for that bait usually. He never falls for the bait. Let's be real. So I do have to play a 10-drop here. It's not the one that I want, but yeah, Gold Roger, we usually like to save it for the end game as a win condition. This is very real against this matchup. Ideally, we develop a couple of Shanks, but alas, I don't have it here. So we're going to go ahead and develop the Gold Roger. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, do I need to go sideways here with it? It's almost certainly going to... Well, if he wants to play another 10-drop Teach, then he can't go after this. So I think I will go ahead and turn this sideways, and we're going to attack Jesus.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So if you attack life here at this point, I might just take it to save a card in my hand, and because he's already showing the Roger, of course I could 10-drop it and negate the effect. Since he's swinging to my Jesus, I want to protect my board. I'm going to go ahead and block with the 10-drop, and then I'm going to give him the 2k he knows we have.
Yeah, those 2Ks are so strong in this matchup. All right, and I think that's about all I can do. Then it's your turn.
Okay. So it's a big turn for me because how many cards do you have in hand first?
Right now, I have 7.
7, okay. Shanks runs a lot of counter, so going for game is a consideration here, but I feel like I'm in such a commanding position. I'm kind of giving you a way out if I go for game and I miss lethal and you have a developed board here. So I'm going to start by using the stage effect to pitch.
No, be greedy, please, please.
3. These are my options. It really doesn't matter which one I grab here, but I'm just going to grab a Lafitte. So my trash right now, I had it organized and then so I'm 1 away for having these Jesus to be at 10k. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19 here. So I'm considering using leader effect just to get these Jesus both plus 1k, but before that, I'm going to go ahead and drop another 10-drop that you know we had. And I'm going to stun your leader effect as well as stun Roger effect plus the stop it from attacking. I'm going to go ahead and use my leader effect here. I'm going to pitch. It's a pretty... I don't see the game going on for that much longer considering my board state. So I'm going to pitch a 10-drop here.
And how many in discard do you have now?
That's my first 10-drop in discard.
No, I mean...
total, sorry. Total? Yeah, I'm at 20. So these are both all 10k.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to swing 5 to life.
5 to life? That's my sentence?
Yeah. 10 to life now as your sentence changing now.
All right, buddy. Well, it's pretty rough, all right? So let's see. We got 4 more attacks that are... Or after this one, there's 3 more attacks that are coming. So there's a 10, 10, 10, and then maybe a 12. Most likely a 12. Because he's not in danger of really dying. My Gold Roger is nullified and I can't attack. So almost certainly he's going to swing 4 times into me. Since it's going to be additional 10s, I think there's no harm in taking this here. Or not harm, but there's no difference here. So no trigger.
So this is kind of important. I know people playing into Shanks are going to say like you don't want them to get to 0 life unless you have guaranteed lethal. But in this case, I have 2 blockers up still. You'll go to 0 life, I can't block with them. But as long as I can guard out of your 5k leader swing, I'm not going to die to a Roger that's played with Rush the next turn.
Because I need 3 successful attacks,
You need 3 successful attacks, and you saw I grabbed the Lafitte, so I'm going to counter out of leader. So I could go ahead and put him sideways to get you down to 0, so I'm going to go 10k to lead.
Oh, man. Yeah, I hear the bells. They're ringing, bro. They're ringing for me.
The Red Hawk trigger here is huge.
I was looking for it.
Yeah, 10k lead.
All right, so we're going to go 2, 2, and... So that's 9, 11.
Okay, and then you have how many in hand right now?
Right now, I have 5 more.
5 more. Okay, so you would need 4 2Ks to get out of this 12k, and then I leave you with 1 card in hand anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and swing 12k at you.
All right, so we got 7. We got 9.
Okay.
We got 11.
Okay.
We got 12.
Okay.
And we're dead.
Oh, GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Yeah, so let's look at the life he would have hit. He would have hit a Lagoon, and then a Black Hole, which, honestly, the Black Hole at last life as Blackbeard into Shanks is like huge, because remember how I said about them playing a Rush Roger out? I could negate the effect of the Roger, and then I'm able to block.
Right.
So this is actually pretty insane to get if they're going for lethal.
I was not winning this one.
Yeah, you were not winning.
But yeah, like things that I wish I saw in this match. We definitely are very reliant on seeing our top end. In terms of top end, we didn't really see much. This was my last life actually, so it was really. I saw Ben Beckman, which is the pseudo top end, and then we just really had the Gold Roger. I just saw all my 2Ks really. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks missing the Sanjis on curve. I mean, on your 3-down turn, or missing an Uta. Basically, you would have been able to apply pressure earlier by not having to swing into the Lafitte. You could have swung 5 at life, and then use your Uta to swing at my Lafitte, and then, you know, establish a Sanji or something of that sort. So that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that was a GG though.
GG again.
GG.